We will need to traverse Sword Valley if we wish to reach Galahad Fortress.
If Colony 6 were in better shape, we could have taken a pod from there. How are we getting there?
We will take the path down from the Bionis right arm. Sword Valley is where the arm meets the Mechonis sword.
Aha. So that's our route.
As I said earlier, it is a snow-covered mountain range, and you should expect a tough climb. Are we all ready?
Ready as we'll ever be.
Quite. First, we will head through Machna Forest. This short-range pod will be our transport. All aboard, people.
Yes?
I'm still getting stronger.
Zanza is not dead. I feel it. Our tragedy unfolds once again.
Lady Meyneth. Does that mean...
Indeed. I do not doubt that Egil too is aware. However, why free the Monado? Zanza must realize it is now a double-edged sword. And what reason could he have for choosing the boy? What is this? I am experiencing feelings for the boy.
Lady Meyneth.
Vinaya, your swift repairs are appreciated.
Thank you.
I wish to see that boy again. To meet with the one who wields the Monado.
The boy? But my lady, is that not...
Is Egil aware of my reawakening?
He's not. As my lady wished, he knows nothing.
Then, there is no need to worry. I shall meet the boy. Besides, the Monado will draw him to me.
Flying off without me, huh? I know you from somewhere. Of course, I remember you. You're Jumban's little sister.
I could go for a hot cup of Dixon's home brew right about now. We're not built for this cold.
It is to be expected. This climate is as different to your home as it gets. It only snows this high up on the Bionis.
Ricky hate cold.
This can't be nice for Ricky. He's from Matna.
A little further down is Sword Valley, right?
Yes, but before then I must show you something.
Me?
You, Shulk. Do you not see? That tall formation that looks like a tower? Ruins, to be precise.
Ricky see it? Bigger than Big Tree in Village.
We can rest there. I'll explain everything then.
We're going to pick up the usual collection of killing quests from the snow pond, but as you can see, we're now in a very cold area. Lots of snow and huge either icicles or crystals. I figured we should wear something a bit warmer. I also think it's nice if we match when we're in the wilderness. This area is slightly tricky to navigate for a normal person, which of course means I spent most of it being lost and confused, so instead of a smooth journey through, I have edited it to link together the relevant parts of our journey through. There's a hell of a lot of different pathways you can take and things to discover and wander around. But at this point we are basically traversing along the shoulder and heading towards Sword Valley. The sword obviously linking the Bionis and the Mechonis together. I do like the music and ambience in this area. This is one of those areas where you want to link together a party trio that you maybe want to get to like each other a bit more, get the affinity up. Because there's lots of fights and things to do, but we've got a nice gap now until we have any strong boss fights where you need to think about your party's coordination.
We can't move! Need a switch victory! This one's mine! Done that! Nice attack! Leave this to me! Thank you! Timing is everything! Remember that! We did it! Choose to fight!
I like to think because we got the meat pie from killing the Mora Mora, it's not one made of it, it's just one it happened to be carrying in a little knapsack. I did obviously realise at this point don't need to play as Shulk, and therefore am obliged to play as Dunban. Now this annoyed me because I can see it occasionally, but I can't target it. It's a real pain in the arse. Now, strictly speaking, if you want to hit something that's flying, it just has to be directly above you. You don't need to, say, be holding a gun like Charlie, you can hit it. But this was circling around and keeping just out of camera view, because as the floor slants down, the flying creatures seem to be on a level plane, and it can make it a bit hard to get them in view and work out your positioning relative to them. And I'll tell you this now, I do have fresh batteries in my Wiimote, it's just messing with me. That never changes, so I apologise. I'm really hoping it's not my Wiimote, because I have the limited edition Zelda one in the geekiest of fashions. This is, we've kind of, now we've got the whole party, and we've established that everyone's staying and travelling for good, you know. Melia's now coming with us, and then she'll return to her queenly duties when we've stopped the world ending. This is where monsters on the map get a bit more interesting, and they start having more talent, arts and abilities. Now the place we're actually trying to go is down here, and I figured I'm done ban. It worked before, landing on snow. No, I missed the snow.
Impossible!
I did wonder, because the party members reappear at the bottom, because the jump is so far they don't actually jump themselves, if I tried to fight and fall off with a section of the blue bar, if they might pick me up, but they don't, they just look at you. What are you doing, dumb man? We ran round. As I was saying before I jumped off a cliff, Dumban is now... No, Dumban's an idiot, we've established that. Also not cliff-proof. The enemies are now becoming a bit more complicated and interesting. You can still just wantonly beat your way through them, but they've started getting attacks that really benefit if you start using the secondary effects of all our attacks, like breaking them and toppling certain ones in a group. Like this one here, which proceeded to sneak up on me and murder me. You really benefit from toppling certain ones in a group, using some of Shulk's abilities, like his shield or his speed arts and stuff. And this is key to going through the game smoothly, rather than reaching points where you think, oh, I have to do some side quests. I know some people out there feel that the side quests are there very dense, so that it's really easy to grind in between plot sections. But in reality, a lot of the quests are there just to make sure that you look around a bit before you start a new area to collect the new monster quests. But then after that, they are there as their own self-contained stories. Any of the ones that have significant chains, and therefore rewards and XP, are ones that also have more to them than just kill this, get this, buy. Pretty much every area has a no pond quest line, since they are everywhere, as the world's most unlikely travelling merchants, explorers, and archaeologists. Some of them are actually really sweet and heartbreaking, and then some about no ponds being complete dickheads.
Ruins. I wonder who built them.
Elvis? This the place you meant?
It appears to have frozen over while I have been away.
Been away?
Pay me no mind. We will need to do something about the ice before we can enter.
Throw hot water on ice.
Yeah, nice one, genius.
Precisely. There should be a geyser nearby. In the cave next to it, we will find a stone called magma rock.
And we can use this rock to melt the ice.
I believe so. So, shall we head to the cave?
Sounds good. Start looking for a geyser, everyone.